On to the next section, it will be the personal insight questions. So when you scroll down, it says the personal insight questions are about getting to know you better, your life experience, interests, ambitions, and inspirations. Think of it as your interview with the admissions office. Be open, be reflective, find your individual voice and express it. There are no right or wrong answers to these questions. They are about you and your life thus far. So if you scroll down, they're going to show you a few tips. Present your information and ideas in a focused, thoughtful manner. Making a list of accomplishments, activities, awards, or work will lessen the impact of your words. Use specific, concrete examples to support the points you want to make. Focus your examples on the present and near past. Tell us about yourself. We want to know about your personal triumphs or challenges, leadership opportunities, and experiences outside the classroom. Use your own voice. Your answers should reflect your ideas and be written by you alone. Use I and my statements in your responses. Try to relax. There are many pieces of information we consider in reviewing your application. An admission decision will not be based on your responses alone. So once you read all that, you're going to press on continue, and you will see the personal insight questions. So you'll need to answer 4 questions. 1 question is required and 3 are your choice. We realize that not all questions apply to all applicants, so be sure to select the 3 questions that you believe give us the best information about you. All 8 questions are given equal consideration in the application review process. Responses to each question should be between 250 to 350 words. And then on the side, it's going to say, want a copy of the personal insight questions emailed to you. It's a good idea to work on these before you enter them in the application. And that's what I was going to recommend. So once you press on this, an email is on its way. I recommend doing your personal insight questions on a Google Doc. So it's going to show you, please answer the required questions. So this is the required question. Then you can pick any 3 questions below. I also want to mention that we do have a guide for transfer applicants. If you notice, once you read it, it's going to say the same thing the UC application says. And then in additional questions, these are the questions that are already on here, but it helps you break down each one. So in this question, it says, how do you define leader? List 3 words that you think describes what a leader is. And it just keeps going with every question. Can you think of a time your viewpoint was unique compared to others? So it kind of guides you through the whole personal insight questions. We're also going to have workshops. So I want to show you how to get this PDF. It's also going to be in our Canvas shell. So if you write down LACC Transfer Center, go onto our website, apply for transfer, UC, and then download the personal insight question guide and worksheet. So once you are finally finished with your Google Doc with all of the questions you answered, you're going to scroll down, pick the one you answered, and you're going to click answer and just copy and paste it in here. And hopefully it hits the 350 words. If it doesn't, you would have to delete some. And then once you are done, you would save and continue, and it will be saved. I also want to mention that LACC has a writing center. So if you Google LACC writing support, you will be taken to this page. Please check on their office hours, and they can help you with your personal insight questions. So then you can move on to the next section. This is going to be additional comments. If there's anything else you want us to know about you, now's your chance. But remember, you should use this space only if you want to describe anything that you have not had the opportunity to include elsewhere in the application. This shouldn't be an essay, but rather a place to explain unusual personal or family circumstance or anything that may be unclear in other parts of the application. So once you scroll down, you'll save and continue and move on to the next section.